Ringo.
Was hat der mir gegeben? Irgendein Udon? Erhöht die Erscheinungsrate. Nein. TP, Heileffekte.
What have you done?
I actually like the...
Okay. Zeit für Iron Mask, I guess. Gucken, wie sehr der mir den Arsch versohlt. Motherfucker.
Wait, that's... Everyone! Target the demons! Iron Mask!
Fucking trap.
Can't move.
So that was your plan. Time your attack with the new moon to exploit the Zoma's weakness. A good plan. In theory.
What do you mean?
Zen has already overcome that weakness.
No.
You're surprised? Do you even know why the Zoma would be weak under the new moon to begin with?
There's a reason?
It's because their powers are designed to mirror a demon's.
So if he has the Covenants to draw on instead, then the phases of the moon mean nothing to him.
Precisely. Ash was kind enough to buy me all this time. More than enough to lay a suitable trap.
You make it sound like you knew we'd come here today.
Why else would I allow myself to be spotted by those dogs of Yatagarasu? Hand over the Covenant.
Never.
Ouch.
I wasn't speaking to you. And I don't like being interrupted. I was addressing the host of the Covenant. Well, I know you're listening. Yes, I'm referring to you, the bearer of the Covenant.
No, Big! Don't listen to him!
If we cannot settle this civilly, I have ways to compel you. Like so. That was your cue to scream. Try to follow the script.
Holy shit, man.
Now, if I might have the drone's attention. You can see that, can't you? A wound like that might not kill a human, but the ensuing blood loss certainly would.
Big, don't listen to him!
Your resolve is admirable. No fear at all. You clearly have a strong will. A shame that your body cannot match that strength.
This body can perfectly simulate pain? Wow, that was kind of them.
I confess my curiosity is piqued. How much pain are you capable of enduring? Shall we find out together?
All right.
Have you decided to give up the Covenant?
I said all right. But I'm warning you. If you lay even a finger on them before I arrive, I will kill you.
Big. Can you move, Melody?
I can't. He's here. That bastard's right here, and I can't move.
Shoot. I was hoping you might know these demons' weaknesses or something.
No, you don't get it. He's not.
Not what, Melody?
Ugh. Never mind.
If you think of something, anything, let me know. I'm hoping we can find a way out of this before Fig gets here.
Okay. Hat ja lang gedauert.
I'm here, Iron Mask. I'm ready to hold up my end of the bargain.
As promised, I have not harmed them further.
May I treat her?
By all means.
Are you okay, Ringo?
I'm sorry, Fig.
No. If anyone should apologize, it's me. Make sure you do what needs to be done, Ringo.
Das Ding ist halt, sie stirbt jetzt. Das ist der einzige Weg, das Covenant aus ihr rauszukriegen.
It'll heal up soon enough. Just bear with it for now.
No. You know that's not what I mean.
There. That should do it.
Fig!
Now we talk terms. Let Ringo and the others go.
Don't get ahead of yourself. The Covenant first.
I'm aware. I'm making sure the conditions are clear for after that.
Ja, weil sie muss sterben dafür.
A noble sentiment. So you are aware that once you give me the Covenant, you will die. Do you have any last words?
No. But I have one question. Tell us why you're doing this. Why are you trying to summon the Great One? Why destroy the world?
Well, I suppose it's because that's the Phantom Society's will, and I am its Iron Mask.
That doesn't tell us anything. If we don't understand, how are we supposed to help you? Tell me, why do you want the world to end?
You're so naive. Stand before Zenin.
Remember your pledge. Don't hurt Ringo and the others anymore.
Eat up, Zenin. That's it. The rainbow is complete. Finally, it's mine. And now, the final curtain. What's wrong? All the pieces should be in place.
Nee, dir fehlen 2.
What did you do?
Ash, what are you doing?
Ash!
You traitor.
Sorry, boss. Turns out karma's on my side. Fig!
The demon's control is gone. Time to fight back.
Figure. Alive?
I'll explain later.
It appears that the tables have turned.
So, I'm caught in your trap now, am I? Well, if you think hiding from me will save your friends, then you can watch me rip them apart.
The rainbow lights disappeared. The plan's fallen apart, but Zenin's definitely weaker.
Okay.
This is our chance. Let's finish it!
Time to cash
Warum habe ich Ash nicht in der Gruppe? I wanted one more.
Well, I hate coin flips.
Right? Coin flip. Oh, he's weak.
Night with this power. It's probably time.
Is he weak to fucking everything?
I'll get serious.
Feeling lucky?
Good hit! This
Don't you dare run.
Hope that works.
I'll burn it all!
Oh boy.
Let the rebels begin.
Dinner time! We're actually beating it this time.
Don't underestimate the power of the Covenant. Zenin!
Power's insane. Careful, everyone!
I'll crush you.
I know we
Shall we?
can do this. Might work.
Nee, reflektiert Feuer. Ich weiß halt nicht, ob ich nicht einfach ihn killen soll.
Hope this might work.
Don't know till you try.
Want a piece of this? As long as we work together,
Promising.
we
So
got
let
this.
him have
Right
it,
away.
Arrow.
This time. Don't you dare run.
Okay, ihr hat Reflex.
It's a risk, Millie.
Sometimes you gotta risk it.
Okay. Oh, jedes Mal, wenn ich attacke,
Alright.
kontert er, ha?
Hope this works.
Ah!
Auch bei Magic?
Too late for regrets now.
What about this?
Holy shit.
Time to cash out.
Ähm.
Let's spice things up. That's all right. What a pain.
Safe Endboss gehen danach vorbei, glaube ich nicht.
Just getting started.
Just getting started.
I can still fight. Careful now.
You gonna try it out?
Thunder! That's so.
Holy shit, dude.
This don't you dare run.
Der Fight hat ein paar interessante Probleme, die er mit sich bringt.
We're in bad shape if this keeps
Is that all you got? Just getting started.
Out of my way.
Deine Infinity ist mal wieder geändert.
Pay for that.
Alter, könntet ihr bitte aufhören zu kritten? Wie viel willst du noch summonen?
Let's change this up. Arrow, time to bust out the big guns.
I can't
Let's
lose here.
change this up.
Buy all you want.
We're in bad shape if this keeps up.
Yeah, you're in bad shape. That's totally true.
You're
I
just
won't stop for
Fuck.
Isn't it?
You know the drill.
Don't be a hero.
Taking a gamble?
Come on.
Here,
Good
go
idea.
now.
There has to
you're
be
just
something.
riffraff after all.
Oh, don't you dare run.
We're in
We
bad
can't
shape
lose
if
you
this
here.
keeps up.
I'll get that.
I'll be okay.
Let the rebels begin. Dinner time!
Diebstahl gescheitert, okay. Alter.
What are you doing?
Ah, natürlich, und du machst AOE hier.
Out of my way!
What are you
Got it.
thinking?
Au.
I hate coin
In my
flips.
sights. Ooh, ouch.
I'll take you down. Don't you dare run. How about this? I'll burn it all!
Too late for regrets now. This might hurt.
Let us go.
More power!
Are you insane?
You know what to do.
Not done yet.
Might work.
You can't escape your fate.
Are you
Want a piece of
fucking
this?
insane?
Bullseye.
That's gonna hurt our chances.
Also fassen wir zusammen. this last boss? I don't know,
You're
but
just
this is
ripped.
insane.
The right move.
This fight is insane. So he protects him.
That'll work,
Every time I
probably.
attack anything else than him, he will counterattack me.
Could be
He
risky.
keeps summoning shit. She heals, and that
Sure,
thing probably
Melody?
debuffs me to hell.
That's your do your thing, Melody.
How the fuck am I supposed to do this? I still don't know any weakness of him.
What's the right move?
Got a hunch?
That works. I'll burn it all! It hurt! Out of my way. Charge!
At least something.
Kill them!
You don't deserve me.
Please kill me so I can use my fucking Red's item.
Over here, pal.
Oh, and try harder.
Sorry. Guys,
I actually don't care.
I'll never doubt myself again. Remember to pace
Shall we?
yourselves, everyone.
You can't,
How's this?
you can't escape your fate.
You sure, Saizo? Hope
This doesn't
works.
work. Maybe this works?
Might as well
Good
test it.
target.
This works.
As long as we work together, we got this.
Don't know till you
I
try.
think this
How's
works.
this gonna go?
Here goes.
Nope.
I'll take you, don't you dare
Looks like
run.
it'll work.
I was doing that anyway.
Rip that chick.
Let's settle this
Here we
once
go.
and for all.
Accessing data. Big damage.
He will counter.
Come, my blood star servants. Tear 'em up. All
Good
right.
to go. It's enough.
Do it!
Pay for that.
She casts fire, but she's not. God damn it.
You will know despair.
What the fuck is happening in this
Shall we?
fight?
Promising.
Do it, Saizo.
I can't attack him because of this
Aim
shit.
for their weakness, Saizo.
Do it, Saizo.
Okay. Let's go.
I won't stop you,
You
but
think that'll work?
Maybe?
How's this for you? There it is.
Okay.
they're up. Yeah.
That looks
good
like it'll
plan.
work.
Now, Ringo. Good idea.
We gotta
Here we
win
go.
this.
No matter what.
You can't escape your fate.
Ready for elimination.
You know what to do.
We gotta win this.
Here we go.
Gotta try. Right there, Ringo.
On it, Saizo. Right on target.
I don't care.
Let's
Got
settle this once and for all.
Glad you've got
What
my
a
back.
weak link.
Thanks, Melody. Come, my blood star servants. Tear 'em up. All right.
Got it. It's enough. Sorry.
Ah, yes. Okay, cool.
Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, sure.
Do it!
I got
Ooh,
this.
that'll work.
That should work.
Uh,
That should work. Straight through.
They're in for it
That
now.
should do the trick.
This ought to do it.
But how?
die, fucker.
I can take it!
You must be hungry.
Oh.
I probably
Oh.
shouldn't push it.
I have to kill both.
This might take a
I got
while.
this.
Arrow, be careful.
Take this.
Nice.
Cool.
Defeat can't die here.
You gonna try
Can
it
you
out?
handle this?
It can't end here.
Mm-hmm.
Or is there nothing we can do? Eat this!
Kill me. You're supposed to fucking kill me.
This isn't going too well. That should work. Silent as snowfall. Nailed it!
Too late for regrets now.
Charge!
That's better. I can't
Just
right
kill me,
here.
please.
Silent as
Holy
snowfall.
shit.
There it is.
He absorbed my combo?
This isn't going too well. We can target silent as snowfall. Nailed it!
What the fuck is this shit? Finally.
This is it. Keeping my promise.
Okay, motherfucker, now we are talking.
Let's spice things up.
You know what? That'll work.
Help me
Saizo,
out here!
you gonna need this?
I will.
Let's go. Can't stop me. It's down
like
to
that?
endurance now.
It is cheating, by the way. What? Using the fucking items I farmed during the game is cheating?
Don't
Yeah.
let him catch you slipping.
I'm fine with
Settle
this.
it once and for all.
Hmm.
Help me out here!
That'd be helpful.
Woo, this should
Just
work.
what I needed. I'll take it from here.
Let's see what
Got
you've
it.
got.
Woo! Just what I needed.
Hmm.
Eat this!
Ah, shall we?
You'll regret that, Saizo.
Fine.
This don't you dare run.
Get lost. All right,
Go for it, Ringo.
good plan.
What up,
Arrow.
Navi?
Good hit.
Too late for regrets.
He brings sandwich. Boggy.
What do you think?
Got it.
Glad you
Up
got
and
me
out
back.
of there,
Thanks.
I got this.
But this fucker is like the craziest difficulty spike in this game so far.
The enemy's
Fine.
death without a
I'll
try.
get Ringo. I got you, Melody.
This don't you dare run.
Get lost.
Craziest fight.
I have all the covenants. So how? How can they still overpower my Soma? What did Fig do?
Excuse me, wie viel Geld habe ich gekriegt und wie viel Erfahrung? Okay. Wie wär's, wenn du das nicht tust? Right?
The purple! What's going on?
Hey! Get back here! Shit!
He got away with the Covenants.
Hey, we still managed to beat Zenon. I'd call that a win. But more importantly...
What's going on?
Ja, ich wüsste auch bitte gern, was hier
Fig?
abgeht.
Thank you, Ash. You gave us the opening we needed against Iron Mask.
Not a big deal. I was just doing my own thing.
Even so, thank you for being so brave.
Fig!
You don't have to shout, Ringo. I can hear you.
Then don't just ignore me!
I prioritized thanking Ash. I suspected that I would miss the opportunity to do so if I answered your question first.
Fig.
She just
You're
has
not
a
dead?
second body.
You don't have to hold on to that body. I'm not in there anyway.
Then... what is this body?
It's a remotely controlled proxy. You could say I took some inspiration from Mimi.
You actually made the babe drone?
Yes. Do you recall my first operation as Mimi, when Saizo proposed a certain alternate form for my recon drone?
You have to be fucking shitting me.
Yeah. I remember.
Ever since then, I've been working on this plan to engineer a second body for myself.
Why?
Because of the Covenant. I anticipated that continuing to travel unguarded with a Covenant at stake would pose significant risk. To mitigate that risk, I had the idea to create another body. A familiar form with simplified functions. And above all, one I could pilot remotely.
Without telling me?
Without telling you.
Come on, guys. Let's focus on the fact that Fig's safe, okay?
Hey, Fig. Your Covenant seemed to sap away Zenon's power. What happened?
I knew you'd be up against a powerful foe. With the worst-case scenario in mind, I decided I'd come up with a fallback plan.
Einfach ein Virus gebaut oder
All on
so.
your own?
Zenon was using the Covenants to amplify his already considerable combat abilities. He'd focused all their power to that singular function.
Yeah. I think Victor said something like that too.
Right. And that connection, between his own latent strength and the Covenant's maximizing his potential, that was the real source of his power. With that in mind, I concocted a virus with the sole purpose of severing that link, and implanted it into the Yellow Covenant.
Ja, aber warum ist
Both
sein
were
Lila
then transferred
verschwunden?
into the decoy body, which I built using components from my actual form.
And when he took the Covenant from you, that was your perfect chance to activate it.
This is so weird.
There was no way to prove it would work. I couldn't guarantee the virus would even affect him, so I'd only intended it as a last resort.
Wow. I mean, seriously, Fig, that's downright devious. Never would have thought you had it in you.
Well, I couldn't risk losing you and everyone else after all. Besides which, it wasn't through my efforts alone. I'd never have come up with it without your combat data from the last fight with Zenon.
Okay.
I don't want modesty, lady. I want an explanation. How'd you beat the system? I want cheat codes too. Let me in on this.
Some answers would be great, but we need a plan fast. Iron Mask's got the Yellow Covenant now.
Ja, wer hat das Lila? Was ist mit dem Lilanen?
That means he has all of them, doesn't it?
No.
I don't know if we've got time to waste here.
One fucking disappeared. Are you fucking stupid, Arrow?
That's not a problem, Arrow. Iron Mask only has 4 covenants, including the Yellow. The situation is still dire, but Iron Mask has also lost Zenon. That has to be a significant blow to his ambitions. We're not out of the fight yet.
But then, where's the last covenant?
I've already identified the bearer of the final covenant.
How?
I managed to extract that information from Mangetsu's smartphone. But before we discuss that further, let's all get back to safety.
What?
Any medicine?
What? What? Uber.
Fig!
Welcome back, everyone.
Are you okay? Are you hurt at all?
You worry too much. I assume you're all hungry? I have a meal ready and waiting.
Bitte. Können wir darüber reden, dass wir Ash einfach
where's
zurückgelassen
Saizo?
haben? Oh, Saizo ist mit Ash.
Now that I think about it, he left and never came back.
Hier. I see.
Typical Saizo. I'm gonna go out and find him.
Ringo, that would be insensitive.
He's with Ash, remember? Use your head.
Yeah. Well, being with her's one thing. Leaving with her is another.
Don't worry. He wouldn't do that. I'm sure of it.
You really trust him, huh?
I do.
You know, you've changed too, Fig. I feel like I can talk to you.
That's only natural. I've tuned my thought process to match that of a human's.
No, not like that. I can't really describe it, but it's almost like you've become more human since this all began.
Really? You think so? That makes me happy.
More human, huh? All right.
Ringo, where are you taking Mimi?
We're gonna go do something human.
What?
A freelance devil summoner, huh?
It'd pay well, wouldn't it?
I thought you wanted to get out of all that.
Well, back then, I think I was so overloaded that I just kind of wanted an escape, you know? And I mean, looking back on everything now, it's hard to know just what was really going on.
What do you mean?
It's just that the more I think about it, I wonder if I even wanted to leave summoning in the first place.
You're not worried about Phantom? I could always go with you, you know? The team will be alright without me.
I'll be fine. Iron Mask would probably kill me if I tried messing with Project C, but he's got no time to hunt down a traitor right now. Besides, I know you. You won't actually leave them.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. If you were serious, you'd never put out the idea of coming with me. You'd just do it. You've got work to do, don't you? You said it yourself. You're a team. And I know you'd always ramble about your world of light, but this time I think you mean it. You even went as far as to drop that stupid "I'm immortal" line or whatever you said. So I guess I've finally started to come around to the idea. Maybe it's thanks to those friends of yours?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be waiting for you. So go on and take care of business.
Don't wait, fight with us. I need another fucking person to control, please.
All right. Time to kick things up a notch.
Okay.
Now you're my accomplice.
Good for you, Ringo. Looks like Siza won't be leaving after all.
Come on. You make it sound like I'm only acting out of self-interest.
Well, aren't you?
Are you messing with me? What's got you in such a good mood?
Who can say? At the very least, I'm happy everything's worked out between them.
Knew it. You wouldn't be acting like this for no reason. A call?
Who is it from?
Flamma. She wants us to come to the Axis.
Okay.
I imagine she wants to talk about the contents of Mangetsu's smartphone.
You mean the info you dug up on the Purple Covenant? Guess you finally finished repairing it.
I did.
So who's got the Covenant then?
Arrow.
You know, don't you?
Let's save it for when everyone is present.
It's fucking
I'll go ahead
Arrow.
and contact them now.
200%. Like some weird trauma in his childhood or something.
I'm here.
That's everyone. Let's get right to it then. There's something I'd like to explain.
Then explain, Mom.
So you finished repairing the smartphone?
Yes, technically.
Technically. Wait, is it fixed or not?
I'll get to that, but I need to explain things in order. First, about the data I recovered. There was indeed data on the phone concerning the Purple Covenant. I'll summarize the contents.
Before you do, why meet here of all places?
Because the location is convenient.
Uh-huh.
Keep going, Fig.
Right. I suppose I'll get straight to the point. The Purple Covenant is inside of you, Arrow.
Huh? Me?
Wait, didn't we watch that thing get destroyed or something? How did it end up inside him?
Yeah.
Let's hear what Fig has to say.
How did that happen?
Arrow, you used to be one of Mangetsu's assistants during his research on the Covenants.
What?
But shortly after you relocated, the Covenant research facility was raided. And by none other than Iron Mask. Among those present at the facility was Mangetsu, who held the Purple Covenant, his assistant, who held the Blue, and you, Arrow. You were there as well. But Mangetsu's assistant was killed by Iron Mask, and the Blue Covenant was taken.
Okay.
Mangetsu knew that it was only a matter of time before they came for the Purple Covenant, too. So it was at that moment he chose to put 3 different branches of his research into practice. The first was the duplication of a covenant. The second was the transfer of a covenant. And the third was the sealing of a covenant. Following his own theory, Mangetsu duplicated the Purple Covenant. In other words, he made a copy, or to be even more precise, a dummy. After which, Mangetsu absorbed the dummy. He then concentrated the real Purple Covenant into his arm and cut it off, allowing it to transfer to you, Arrow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can take a Covenant just by hacking off a limb? The hell? Basically died for nothing then.
If you treat your will, or rather, your soul, as the core of the body's senses, then yes, it's possible, in theory. However, it would have required intense mental training to perform. You wouldn't have been able to learn it in just a day or two.
So by sacrificing his arm, he essentially tricked the Covenant. No, he tricked his own body into thinking it was dead.
I referenced this theory when I transferred the Yellow Covenant to myself, too. And not only that, I'd never have been able to generate the virus without the findings Mangetsu left us.
Guess he technically got his revenge in the end then. Even dying couldn't stop his plans. No wonder they called him a legend. And that's why Mangetsu was keeping tabs on Arrow too. He was keeping track of the Purple Covenant.
Correct. And this is also when I discovered that Zenin was only carrying the dummy Mangetsu created all that time ago. That's why I was able to give the Yellow Covenant to Iron Mask.
This also explains why the Purple Covenant disappeared despite them being indestructible. It's because it was never a covenant to begin with.
But wait, I can't have a covenant inside me. If I did, Fig or Zenin would have seen it.
That's where the third branch of Mangetsu's research comes into play. The sealing of a covenant.
Sealing?
After the covenant was transferred to you, Arrow, Mangetsu sealed it.
Are you kidding? Now it's like you can do just about anything you want with covenants.
That's our fault for making assumptions about them when we really didn't understand anything yet. This is the life's work of a true expert. We should be thankful someone put in the time and effort so we don't have to. Alright, Fig. What's next?
Right. It just so happens that when a covenant is sealed, it loses its light and can no longer be sensed from the outside.
Meaning the holder wouldn't be able to sense other covenants either, huh? But how does that relate to memory loss?
Yeah.
The exact cause is unclear, but it appears to be a side effect from the sealing. It seems this coincided with Mangetsu's goal to hide the Covenant. Mangetsu's smartphone included details on the unsealing process as well. But unfortunately, I was unable to restore that data.
Oh.
So some things are impossible even for Ion.
When it comes to magic, very few actual experiences have been recorded. Even with my abilities, I couldn't approximate the data gaps left by the damage.
But we can't just give up. Right, Fig?
Right. If we could observe Mangetsu sealing the Purple Covenant inside of Arrow for ourselves, then we would have the actual experience we need. That should be enough to replicate the unsealing process.
By unsealing the Covenant, Arrow's memories will return, and the Soul Matrix will normalize.
Ah, so that's why we're here. So we gotta operate on Arrow's soul again. Makes sense.
Operate?
So, how are we supposed to view Arrow's lost memories?
We'll create a temporary bridge across the memory gap. We can then try to access the memories on the other side.
There was a weird gap that only appeared in Arrow's soul matrix. But there was no way across, no matter where I looked. I bet that's where we find the path to those memories on the Purple Covenant. Do you remember that one time when I collapsed?
Yeah, it was right after I came back to life. It was pretty freaky.
That was caused by Arrow's missing memories too, wasn't it?
Affirmative.
Huh.
So, what are the risks?
Building a temporary bridge is an untested measure. It is currently unclear what potential effects this could have on Arrow's mind. And of course, the same risk applies to Ringo as well, since her mind is linked to his.
Great, so it's a total shot in the dark. What's the plan, Ringo?
Well, let's go.
We break the seal. That runs us the risk of getting discovered, but it also allows us to track down Iron Mask. But, having said that, this is about you, Arrow. So I think you should be the one to decide.
Could I have some time to think about it? This is a lot to take in all at once. I need to clear my head.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's regroup later then.
Okay.
Ringo?
Wait, what?
Let me explain.
Wait, what is this here? Okay. Oh toll, jetzt kriegen wir schon die Mondfürsten vor die Nase geworfen. Basierend aus den Daten des Sake-Kommens, das Platz, das sich im Turm C von der Sake-Tower aufhält. Okay. Du kannst jetzt zu Turm C reisen.
Urgent action required.
Okay. Was ist mein nächster Step? Geht zum Unterschlupf.
Hey, Ringo. Something's been bugging me. Based on what Fig was, but Zenin had the blue. We all saw that.
What?
Based on what Fig was saying, Iron Mask should have had the blue covenant, right? But Zenin had the blue. We all saw that. And Iron Mask is obviously still alive.
Okay.
And Iron Mask is obviously still alive. So how did he transfer the Covenant to Zenin? Did he use some fancy trick like Mangetsu?
That seems unlikely. Mangetsu's research on the Covenants was extensive and complex, as was his understanding of the mind, memory, and other abstractions. It would have been extremely difficult for Iron Mask to match his level of understanding in a single year alone.
But how'd he transfer his Covenant to the Zoma then?
Frag mal seine Freundin, die da sitzt. I have to do this.
Maybe after Iron Mask took the Blue Covenant, Zenin killed him.
I guess that'd make sense. Which would mean he came back to life, like we did. Or someone else took his place.
He's right. The real Iron Mask is already dead. The man behind that mask now is an imposter.
Man, how many plot twists is this now? All I can do is laugh.
So it really was true.
That would explain a lot of things.
It happened before you Agents of Ion showed up. Iron Mask suddenly stopped seeing me in person.
Probably because you'd instantly see he didn't have the Blue Covenant anymore.
That, and he probably knew he couldn't keep up the charade in front of me.
So that's why you were on the run from Phantom.
Yes. I wanted my Covenant to go to my Iron Mask.
Oh,
no one else.
I see.
But if you knew that this whole time, why didn't you say anything?
All you needed to know was that Iron Mask was gathering the Covenants, and he needed to be stopped. Am I wrong? As long as you've got all the actors and props you need, nobody cares who's wearing the costumes, right?
So the reason you're going after Iron Mask is...
I will make him pay. But that doesn't matter right now. We were discussing what we do about the Purple Covenant. What's it going to be, Arrow?
I think I want to try Flamma's idea. Saizo asked about potential risks to unsealing the Covenant. It sounds like there might not be any real benefit to it anyway. But I need to know why I'm here. Why I'm alive. I think if I'm going to see this fight through, I have to do this.
All right. Then let's head to the Soul Matrix.
Okay, ganz viele Anfragen, ganz viel Side-Chat, ja? I guess das ist alles Kram für morgen.